What's good, y'all? Buck Warp coming through on a quick drop. So on this quick drop, y'all, we're gonna talk about Bud doing an interview with True Media today. Big ups on that interview too. Say that right off the top. Big ups on Bud getting an interview with Coach Malachi on True Media today. So, I want to talk about something I heard Bud say on an interview that was an excellent stop for Bud to make. This was excellent for Bud to make this stop with Coach Malachi. So I want to say before I do anything, I want to say, hey BFTB, you see Coach Malachi got the Bud interview, right? That you've been ready to kill yourself about. You've been ready to hang yourself about getting this type of interview. An interview with Bud or Tank. And because Bud never made that stop on your channel, you decided to start disrespecting Bud's career. And telling us what he did at 135 and 140 never meant shit. You decided to start telling us shit like that because Bud never gave you the chance that he just gave Coach Malachi. Now y'all remember, I don't know if y'all remember or not, but a few videos back in my receipts, I told y'all that Bud didn't do no motherfucking step aside and shit to let Spence fight Fondora. I just told y'all that, right? But I just told y'all that a few videos back. Bud ain't do no step aside shit to let Spence fight Fondora. Remember I told y'all, well, I want y'all to go to True Media Boxing Radio. That's what I want y'all to go to. Go to True Media Boxing Radio. And the title is Terrence Crawford Sets Record Straight on Conor McGregor Fight Rumors. Alright? That's the title of the video that y'all can go to follow up on what I'm saying. Alright? Go to that show and sub up to True Media today too while y'all over there. Go sub up. Go to that show and listen to Bud say he wanted the Fondora fight, but for some reason they put Spence in position to get the fight, saying Fondora would make more money with Spence. Alright? I told y'all that the PBC made sure Spence got the fight because they don't want Bud to fuck around and beat Fondora. Then Bud has 2 belts, and there's no way Spence could ever be the fucking A-side. And there's no way, my fault, there's no way Bud could be the A-side. No, it's no way, my fault, y'all. What the fuck is I'm talking about? My bad. It's no way Spence could ever be the A-side to Bud at 154 if they do the rematch. If they let Bud fight Fondora and take Fondora belt, then that put Bud 2 belts up. So it's no way really Spence could be the A-side to Bud at 154 if they do a rematch. That's all it's about, y'all. That's what it was about. Listen, Bark for the Bone, aka BFTB, was over there. He was hollering at the top of his motherfucking voice the other day, telling y'all Bud stepped aside. Arguing with somebody on his channel about saying Bud stepped aside. Terrence Bud Crawford had the fucking opportunity to fight Fondora, and Fondora fucking turned it down. No. Yeah, he said, BFTB said, Terrence Bud Crawford had the fucking opportunity to fight Fondora, and he fucking turned it down. That's what BFTB was hollering. You was hollering that shit at the top of your fucking voice the other day. I know what I'm talking about, because I talk to people. I know. Somebody told I this. And you went crazy. You lost your fucking mind the other day talking about Bud turned this fight down. Whole time you was capping. The whole time you was capping. Go listen to the information out the motherfucking horse's mouth. I told y'all before, Bud told y'all, and I don't even work with none of them. I told y'all this before Bud just told you on this interview. Notice, and then listen, on the interview too, notice how Bud gave Devin Haney and his father nothing but respect. And what Bud say about politics, keeping fights from getting made. Didn't I tell y'all that Bud couldn't just come up from 140 and fight Earl Spence first, whether he was a mandatory or not? I told y'all that politics with the PBC would keep Bud from being able to get the fight, and that's why Bob Arum made sure Bud got the Jeff Horn fight first before the PBC had one of their fighters go over there and take that belt too from Jeff Horn. Then it would have been even worse. It would have been an even worse offer from the PBC to Bud to fight Spence. Yeah. Would have been even worse. But because Jeff Horn was on top rank, it made it an easier route for Bob Arum to get Terrence Crawford a super belt at 147 like he did. Excellent chess move. Excellent chess move. And BFTB still be running the clip where Bomac was telling his goofy dummy ass to shut the fuck up. And Bob Arum sent Bud on the easiest route to get belted up at 147. That's what Bomac was telling his dummy ass. BFTB tell y'all easy route as if Bud was ducking Spence. When like Bud just said in an interview, politics keep a lot of fights from happening in boxing, y'all. I told y'all Bud wanted Fondora after Madrimov but the PBC not trying to make that simple for Bud because they still nut hugging Spence. But what else I already told y'all? Karma, motherfucker. Watch Fondora punish Spence worse than Bud did. Watch. They tried to cloud y'all mind with saying Bud wanted Canelo at 168 because these jealous hating motherfuckers don't want to see Bud 3-time undisputed by doing it at 154. I told y'all this shit. I told y'all. Go watch the interview. Listen, y'all. Bud had the WBO belt at 140, and that made, he had the WBO belt at 147, and that made him Fondora's Mando at 154. But what just happened? Politics with the PBC got Spence to fight over Bud, and Bud can't do shit about it. What I tell y'all? Same way politics would have kept Bud from fighting Spence first at 147. And that's why the fuck Bob Arum got Bud the Jeff Horn belt first at 147. That's a straight burial on the false information about what a fighter can automatically do when he move up as a champion. Now, y'all go check that interview out on True Media Boxing Radio. And don't forget to sub up over there. See y'all on the Get Back.